Well, hello everybody. How are we doing today? I hope you guys are having a pretty good day. It certainly looks like I'm in for a good one. We got an adventure for you guys today. I am out in southern West Virginia in Mingo County, way back up on top of a mountain, as you can see. And you can see the valley way down in there and over there, and yeah, just all the way around me. Now it's fairly warm, so I figure I've been camping out all winter long in the cold, so I guess if I can camp out in 20, I can camp out in 40 or 50. So that's my plan. We've got highs today, should be somewhere 42, 45. And around freezing tonight, give or take, right around 30. And about 50 degrees tomorrow with plenty sun. So it should be a really pretty couple days to do this. But anyway, I've brought my bike today. Brought my Obsidian 2.0 and brought that with me. But I'm going to have me some fun. It does look like, don't it? Do a little camping, ride the bike a little bit, have some fun, fix some dinner, all that good stuff. Yeah, that sounds like fun. What's that? Oh, a couple holes there. Just noticed those. Hello? Anything living in there? Not you. No. I don't think so. There would be some sort of track. Hello? Any underground monsters in there? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to set up camp here right by your house. So I guess we're going to be neighbors. Whatever lives in there. Because right here is home. It does look like it. Well, that looks a little bit more homey, don't it? About as homey as you're going to get on top of a mountain in southern West Virginia. That's pretty much for sure. Turned out to be a beautiful day. It's mid-40s, something like that. A little bit windy, not too bad though. We are on top of a mountain. They tend to do that sometimes. Cool view. I can see the trail coming up and mountain over there, a couple valleys. Pretty cool little place. But yeah, I've got camp basically set up. I've still got more to do. Got some firewood to get, but there should be plenty right there. Yeah. But I've got my little house set up. I'm gonna give y'all the tour. Got my bike ready. Probably do that mostly tomorrow. It's supposed to be about 15 degrees warmer tomorrow. I get to stay 2 days this trip. But yeah, we just about got everything set up. Still got some more to do. A little bit here and there. You know how it is. Doing it as we go, not trying to get in a big rush or anything like that. Just enjoying it, But I got a couple things I will show you in a little while. We just got an email from a company called Ogery, O-G-E-R-Y, and they sent us a couple things to show you guys. This one is a light, and it's very nice. It's 2200 lumens. It's equal to about 175 watt light bulb. So that should be very useful when shooting at night. It's hard to do with a GoPro at nighttime. They don't like low light, and the little light I use is nowhere near as bright as that. But I took it out and got it charged, and that's it. Put it back in the package. Haven't really played with it. They also sent me a sleeping pad. It's a little mattress, and it self-inflates. This you can use a little pump, like so, and use the little pump, but it also goes in a little pouch, a little pocket in there, and you can push a button, and the thing just inflates and deflates all on its own. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Give that a try. How cool is that? How cool is that? Little tiny pump. But you can apparently use it for other stuff too. It's got these little tips that go on it. But very handy little gadget too. Rechargeable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I needed a new mattress. Mine's getting a little bit old. But we're set up out here, near as I can tell. Close enough anyway. Like I said, I've still got lights to do and things like that, and gather some firewood before dark. But today's mostly, you know, just kind of getting everything set up and ready and just kind of enjoy the day. Not too shabby for a hillbilly. But alright, I'm gonna get I guess I need to get the mattress out and get it on the bed and get my bed made up and ready, and probably go from there to lights. It's, what is it, about 2:30 now? 2:44, February 12th. So I've still yet got some time before I need lights, and it's too windy for a fire now. So we'll do that a little bit later, but we've got a start on it. Got a start. But yeah, so far so good. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow too. Take that little puppy out. Yeah, it's got, I think we're up to about 20 miles on it, something like that. Not a whole lot. Easy enough. Not too difficult. That'll work. Nice and thick too. Feels soft. I like that. You know, comfortable bed. Comfortable bed makes a big deal. You know, it's a big deal when you're camping. You don't get a good night's rest, the next day sucks. But alright, moving on. Well, there goes the sun. It's about to get real up here on top of this mountain. But I should be ready. Yeah, we'll find out, won't we? Supposed to be about 30 tonight, 29, 30, something like that, 28. But we'll see. But I've got me a nice little fire pit ready. Went and got some, since I had all kinds of rock, you know, handy. I figured I'd go ahead and make me a nice little fire pit. They, you know, it helps contain the fire, and the stones will get hot and they'll radiate heat. So that should be nice and warm. All I gotta do is connect it and hit the power button. It should be generating heat in about 5 minutes. So that looks pretty good. And we look good out here. Everything seems to be fine. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow too. But there's that light I was telling you about. Check that thing out. It is huge when you stand it up. It's as tall as me. It's like a street light. And that thing should put out some really good light. You can, they fold up. They have, no, I don't know if I can do it one-handed, but they fold up, all three of them, and you can turn all three to face the same direction if you want. And yeah, you can just really crank up some light with that thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out a little bit later. I turned it on just for a minute at the house when I was charging it, but that is it. That's all I've done. But that should be, I've got in here, so I've got right there a 75 watt light bulb, you know, inside the tent. But, you know, realistically speaking, 75 watts don't do much, you know, especially when you're out surrounded by total darkness. You know, there's no light at all out here. And, you know, 75 watts don't really do as much as you would think it does. Very nice though. Got a little bit of a drone flight in. The wind calmed down just long enough to get the drone off the ground, and you know, before the sun went down. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I was thinking out here earlier, too windy to fly, and there was a hawk up there just screaming away. Yeah, you show off. Too windy for me to fly, but yeah, he's cool with it. He don't have a problem with it. I would rather have the tent, the heater inside the tent, but this will have to do. It's pretty small, so I think it'll be all right. And it's got a little thermostat. It actually, right here, you just turn that on. It's not on right now, but right there, we'll switch. Turn that on, and you just set it for whatever you want. 8 Celsius. Where's the... was it there? Nope. Nope. There it is, 46. That's what this is reading, 46, 47. But yeah, you just turn that on and set it for whatever you want. Lay it in there somewhere, and the heater should, in theory, it should keep the tent set, you know, whatever I set it at. It should be nice and warm. So, well, it's good and dark now, ain't it? Can't see a few feet beyond the fire. Let me get a little brighter light. So far so good though. She's lit up. We seem to be doing okay. Got me a nice little fire. Hanging out, just enjoying it. Look at that. Got a little piece of a Duraflame under there, and some really good logs. So yeah, that should work. Nice warm fire. But it is about time. It's about 7 now, a little bit late. So yeah, late dinner, whatever. Whatever, no rules. But anyway, I brought some salmon and some onion and some flour, salt, pepper, you know, some oil, you know, some seasonings. I'm going to make some salmon cakes for dinner. And yeah, got to get some onion chopped up and all that good stuff. Get some dinner going. And I guess get my heater going pretty soon. Get that cranked up. It's starting to get a little bit cold, I ain't gonna lie. It's starting to get a little bit chilly. Little bit. Now it's about, just guessing 38, 40. Somewhere in that ballpark right now. Not crazy cold, but certainly not warm either. Nice night though. Nice night to be hanging out by the fire. I can definitely feel that. Even I'm wearing coveralls, you know, just because it's cool, but I can definitely feel that even through the coveralls. Very nice. Alright, I guess I need to go get some onions chopped up and get the salmon ready, you know, flour, get all that stuff mixed up, and yeah, get me some salmon cakes on, get some dinner going, get some heat going too. Oh, the light, check this out. Look how great that thing is doing. I've got 2 of them, you know, pointing down like business end, and one pointing up to reflect off that silver ceiling. And it is just doing spectacular. Look at that. You can see just as plain as day. And this one in here, There's a light bulb in here. Look at this. It's just as bright. It's much brighter outside than it is in here. It's quite a bit brighter. Imagine that. It definitely kicks a 75-watt light bulb's butt, don't it? That's what that is, a 75-watt bulb in the tent. And this is considerably brighter. Let's see, get that turned just right. Yeah, that's better. Get it to reflect. That'll work. Yeah. You can actually see in here. How about that? That's been a problem ever since, we've been doing this, doing videos and stuff on YouTube. Lighting at night has been a problem. Looks like that's not a problem anymore, is it? I heard that. Thank you, Ogery. I very much appreciate that. I very much like the light too, by the way. Works really well. Very well. Okay, alright, let me get off here and get some onions chopped up and get some stuff mixed up and get some dinner going. I'm getting hungry. Look at that. They look like they're serious about this, don't they? They are not playing. Let them sit just a little bit more. Nice and crispy. And I'll make one more. I've got one more. I think I'll just make one big one out of the last one. Break it up, put it in Ziploc baggies and freeze it. Maybe have it for tomorrow. But yeah, it's going really well. Got my little fire going out here. And got a big log. Hang on, let me get my light out. Got a big one on top. And then some little ones around it. Nice little smolder. Should smolder a while. And I can throw plenty more on it. Got plenty more to throw. But for right now, we are working on dinner. And I am getting hungry. This stuff is smelling pretty good. That is smelling pretty good. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and take those up and get the last big one in the pan. And there you go. Fresh hot salmon cakes on a mountaintop. That'll work. That will work. Alright, here we go. Here we go. What do y'all think? Looks pretty good, don't it? Here we go. Here we go. That is just goodness, man. Oh my God, that's good. Y'all have no idea. That is really good. Either I was this close to starving to death, or that is really good. Look at that. Nice and steamy. Crispy. Perfect. One-handed. One-handed. Showing off here. Boom. That came out pretty good. That would have looked bad if it had, flopped and broke That would have looked bad. I'm glad it didn't. Alright, let's have some dinner, pig out a little bit, and get some heat going. Getting cold in here. I can see my breath. Getting cold out here. About time to get some heat going. Some hot food though. Yeah, that's what I needed. I haven't eaten all day today. And it is like dark. I'm starving. I would hang out and be polite, you know, and all that, but no. I'm going to tear into this stuff like there ain't no tomorrow. Well, I've moved inside and settled down for the night and just about ready to call it a day. It's been a long day too. Started at 5 a.m. this morning. Been worth it though. Been a very eventful day. I'm pleased with the way today went. To be honest, it was a good day. It was a good day. Got a lot done. Of course, I have to tear it all back down day after tomorrow, but I got a lot done. Got my heater hose, you know, it's laying there. You can move it around, put it on your feet or under the bed or however you want to do it. Works pretty good. I have noticed when you like go out for something, it just dumps all of your warm air all at once. So I just used a little buddy heater for just blast heat it real quick, heat it back up, no problem. Flat wore out. Anyway, tomorrow should be a good day. Get out and do some exploring, rip through some mountains, and just have me a good old time. Tomorrow will be a good day. Today was too, but tomorrow will be a good one too. Alright guys, good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning everybody. How are we today? I hope y'all slept pretty good last night. I slept fairly decent. I did. It got considerably colder last night than it was supposed to. The weatherman said about 30 degrees, but it's 22 out there right now, 63 inside. But I mean, yeah, I went out and, you know, got my stoves outside, you know, under the canopy. I went out, made some coffee, you know, run to the bushes real quick and all that stuff, and refilled the diesel heater. She was running on fumes. Heater was running low. That's the thing about this little tent. It's not really set up for a diesel heater. I'm running my heat out that, you know, just a 4-inch dryer hose. It's not that efficient. It'll work. I mean, you know, it works. But the thing about it, you know, if you got it outside, you're drawing 22 degree air, heating it and shooting it in. If you have it inside, you're drawing 62 degree air, heating that and turning it loose. So yeah, it's nowhere near as efficient outside, and the hose adds another little complication to it. Restricts it here and there and, you know, several different places. So you're getting less air and the thing's working a lot harder. But it does work, you know. I probably would have been better off to bring my Red, the ice fishing shelter, the insulated one. But to be honest with you, I did not think it was going to get 20 degrees last night. It's supposed to have been 30 degrees last night. Oh well, right? But at least we didn't freeze to death or nothing like that. You know, I was nice and warm in my bed, you know, all covered up and snuggled in there. But yeah, I slept really good. But there is a thick frost out there. All of the leaves are just crunchy, and the ground is like frozen. But the sun should be up pretty soon. She should pop up right about there somewhere. She ain't up yet. I see a tiny bit over on top of those mountains over there. So we'll be getting there soon. Once the sun comes up, the temperature should level off a little bit, at least. I think we're supposed to get to about 55 today. You know, may even break 60, who knows. But either way, it'd be a good day to take the bike out. Go have some fun. But for right now, we're just going to hang out and enjoy some warm air. Oh, does that feel good, y'all? Can y'all feel that? That feels really good. I can feel it. Can you feel it? It just cold chills up your back. It feels really good. Do me. Oh yeah, that feels great. Okay, alright, quit playing. Put it on my feet. Oh, I was going to show y'all how you like my coffee table. It's a shoe. Works perfect though. You can't beat that. I mean, it's a shoe, but hey, it works great. Perfect coffee table. I guess I'm in a pretty good mood, huh? Apparently. Oh well. Oh well. I guess stuff like this, doing stuff like this has a tendency to put you in a good mood, if you know what I mean. You know, you're out and just having fun and living it, you know. Living the adventure. Out in the snow and ice and cold, and just set up housekeeping somewhere back in the mountains and make a day or two of it. Cool. Whoa, knocked my phone over. Y'all look over my bird nest of wires over there. Right now I've got phone charging, thermometer running, 6 GoPro batteries charging, and the drone battery charging. I already charged the controller last night. Just see it got that last little bit in the drone before the sun comes up. Now we're gonna launch here in a little while, go get some pretty video. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna have me some coffee, get woke up here, and maybe grab a bite to eat and get ready for a fun-filled day. Should be a very adventurous day. Now look at that. It looks pretty cozy, don't it? It's about 9:45, give or take. Not quite 10, almost. But I was thinking I'll probably shut down the heat around 10. And it looks like the timing's going to be just about perfect on that. My water is still frozen, sitting on the table. The coffee didn't freeze, the sugar in it, you know, it didn't freeze, but the water did. The car, the frost has pretty much melted off of it, on the sunny side anyway. That side's all wet. Well, that's still a little icy, ain't it? It's thinking about it though. Yeah, I know this side's frozen solidly there. Very nice night though. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if it did the little dot. Yeah, it did the little dots again. Oh, they're all little water droplets, all in a specific order. I think it has to do with the heater. It has a heater in it to melt snow and ice. I'm not sure. Now, I've noticed it a couple times though. When the frost melts, little water droplets will be in a perfect sequential pattern. But I got me a nice little fire going, and I'll probably go, like I said, shut the heat down in there real soon. I think it's about 34 out here. Yeah, look here. Not solid, but it's got plenty ice in it. Solid. Just about solid. The coffee's fine though. It didn't freeze at all. Interesting. But I had to top this off this morning. It was like low. So had to top it off real quick. Other than that, you know, Look over my mess. It's a little messy in here. Oh Lord. It says 34 outside, 83.6 inside. That'll work. But I got in a real good little drone flight. Took off and got some really cool pictures, and yeah, almost. I came close to a couple trees, to be honest, but you know, I guess that's the goal, kind of. You know, you want to get a little bit close. Had to close my curtain. I mean, that sun, just just straight right in your face, blinding. You know, you can't watch TV or anything. I had to close the curtain on that side. Just for the record, the light did fantastic. Ogery's light that they sent, you can take, you know, just screw it off and use it as a lantern, but this street pole thing is really handy. And it folds up to, you know, real small. But I had this thing on. Y'all saw how bright it was. Y'all saw how bright this thing was. And I had this on for a long time, couple hours. And when I shut it down, it was still on full charge. The battery was still on full. So it did fantastic. It really did. And we'll have a discount code for you guys if anybody wants to get one. And thank you, Ogery, very much. Like your light. Big hit. And oh, the mattress. Also a big hit. Look here. You can just adjust it. You know. Less. More. Simple as that. I had it a little bit too firm. You know, I like a soft, you know, cuddly, you know what I mean. You sink in, you know what I'm saying. But I had it a little bit too firm and just let a little bit out last night, and that was really cool. You know, just inflate it with the finger, with a touch of your finger, and deflate it the same way. You know, that's really cool. I like that. Very cool little gadget. Very cool. Okay, all right, let me get back out here to my fire, see how we're doing out here. All right, that looks good. That looks really good. I moved my chair. It's in the shady spot. Put it in the sun. All right, let's go get my coffee and kick back by the fire for a minute and just soak it all up. I hear a train off in the distance too. Oh. Well, the sun's getting up there and the temperature is trying to come up. It's 45-ish, coming up on 50. Yeah, so warming up. Getting ready to, you know. But anyway, for right now, fixing some breakfast, and today's breakfast selection is leftover salmon cake, or if you prefer, a different leftover salmon cake. whichever you're in the mood for. I figured that they're still good. I mean, you know, as soon as I fixed them, I put them, you know, on the plate and froze them in the car just as soon as they were done. So they have to be, you know, they're good, and they taste really good too. So I can live with it. Turn that off. Still got the coffee going. Sounds like we're just about there. Don't want to get it blistering hot, you know, just enough, you know, to have some breakfast and relax by my fire. It's letting it cook down just about out. Ain't a whole lot of it left. I'll let that cook out before I leave. Make sure, you know, I mean, it's not going to catch anything on fire. It's all wet. Snow just finished melting, you know. It's, yeah, you can see the ground's wet. That's why I was waiting for today, you know, kind of let things dry out a little bit. got the GoPro mounted on the handlebars, and we are ready to go have some fun. Go explore a little bit.
More mud.
Look at that. Icy waterfalls. It's cool looking. Very cool. Very cool looking. Big mud hole. Got the easiest place right here. Icy spot. No. Look at that. Look at that. That is just itching to take your tires out from under you. Switchback. Cool. Do we want it? Yeah, I think we do. See how far we can go. That is steep. Graveyard. Figures I'd find one, don't it? Check this out, y'all. Just coming back down the mountain. Stopped for a second, you know, got my wheel just sitting up on the log there. Log goes over there and up. Super steep trail right behind me. There's a graveyard right up there at the end of it. Just crazy mountains over here. Got a ball field and a little road over here. So I'll make one high school right there. But I was just thinking, coming down through here, you know, that wheel sitting up there, and I just stopped right here. This would make an absolutely cool picture. Train trestle. Look at that. Been used in many years. Just imagine how much coal though was hauled across across that little bridge right there. Found a very interesting little spot right here. This is the other side of that train trestle. Check out this little pond, frozen over. It looks like I'm assuming it's natural cracks because they're all the way around, but it looks like a tree fell in right there and just slapped right through the ice. Look at that one. That looks pretty wild, don't it? But I was just thinking, this spot right here, this used to be the old railroad bed. And the town of Matewan, West Virginia, the historic town, you know, Matewan Massacre and Hatfield McCoys and junk, it's just right up here. And I was just thinking, all of those people, you know, they rode trains all the time, and they would have came right through the exact spot where I'm standing. Imagine that, on that very railroad tie right there. Not one like it, not a railroad tie like this one. I mean this exact railroad tie, this specific one. Imagine that. All those historical people. I mean, I know it's just a silly little thing, you know, it's just a little spot, you know. Used to be a railroad, but just imagine the history, you know. Anyway, wild, isn't it? Just some little spot in the woods. Figured I'd record a little bit more. I've been playing some music, AC/DC just thumping all through the trails. Ooh, icy spot. Feel the wheels spin when you get on that. Rear wheel, you can feel it start spinning. Oh yeah, something interesting right over here. Be right back. Let me get the camera off the handlebars. I'll be right back. Alright, right here is what I wanted to show you. I got the bike parked over there. It's doing great. It ate that just freshly dozed, or just ate right up, chewed it right up, went right through it. Check this out. A friend of mine owns this, showed me this. February 1950. Mose Hamilton. Told me, Keith, friend of mine, owns this land. Told me the story about that. We was up here one time. He said that Mose was back out here coon hunting one of these days, groundhog hunting. And he was just kind of hanging out up here and carved his name in the rock in 1950. And Keith brought his, I think it was his, Mose's granddaughter up here and showed it to them. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Somebody been up here hunting. I gotta hold my camera sideways to make that level. But February 1950, Mose Hamilton. Pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty spot too. Very pretty little spot. Makes you want to play in the creek, don't it? Don't know if today's the best day for creek playing though, to be honest. Alright, let's get back on the trail. Check that out. Giant tire right there. Got that massive tree growing out of it. Be a pain in the butt to remove that tire, wouldn't it? It's kind of tent staked down. Photo op. Well, that was a fun ride. I will admit. Now that was a lot of fun. I got her good and muddy. Oh well. I got it all up my back too, all up the back of my coveralls. I think I'll give myself 5 extra points for that. But I did some nice hills too. Did some nice hills. I didn't have any trouble at all. Very fun day. But it's warmed up now. It's quite a bit warmer. It's we'll go 55, something like that. Not quite 60, I don't believe. But it's pretty nice. Actually, let's see what the... I have everything on, charging batteries. Yes, it's 46 outside and 67 inside the tent with just sunshine. That's just sun, no heat whatsoever. But anyway, we got a, time is it, almost 4, 3:39. So we got to get ready because it's going to be dark again soon. But I went ahead and got a little bit more firewood. I didn't use nearly as much last night as I thought I would. You know, that old saying, gather what you think you'll need and then triple it. I guess I must have quadrupled it without thinking. So I had plenty left over, but I guess that works out good. I won't need much for tonight, will I? Got me a nice little pile. Figured I'd show y'all the view too while I was thinking about it. There's a nice little view right off the end of this point. See those holes too, right there still. Oh, carnivores. At the risk of being indelicate. That's coyotes. They're all, you know, they mark prominent locations. You know, that's a no trespassing sign. To them anyway. To another coyote, that's a no trespassing sign. Keep out. This is private property, and you and your coyote family are not welcome here. That's exactly what that means. A bunch of coal dust right here, and look at that. Yep. More coyote no trespassing signs. It's wild, ain't it? Everything has their own little thing and they all think they own it. That bird, you know, that hawk, he claims it. And, you know, that little insect over there, that grub worm, he thinks it's his. The guy that owns it, he says it's his. Keeps going, don't it? Nice little place though. See, somebody's been cutting some firewood right there. Presumably Keith. I hear something over the hill. Ground squirrel or something. Not very big. Been meaning to take the bike down that way too. I haven't gone down through there yet. Probably need to do that if I'm going to before it gets dark. But it's still sitting about 80%. And the light, the Ogery light, it's still sitting near 100%, and I had it on for hours. And I've noticed a big difference in the main power bank too. Just using that battery light, my main power bank is holding a lot more. So, yeah, noticeable difference. But I've had music playing. Can't really do it right now. You know, when you're videoing, you can't play music for obvious reasons, copyright, you know. But yeah, I've got like 2,500 songs on here. Had it playing. Of course, I've got, you know, Pandora and, you know, everything else, internet, you know, you got everything in the world, you know, look up a particular song if you want to. But yeah, that's all right. We're just kind of hanging out and enjoying it, soaking it up. I haven't seen a people or a vehicle other than these two since I've been here. These are the only vehicles I've seen. I've heard, you know, I heard a side-by-side and a couple cars down on the road with loud exhausts echoing, you know, and a couple jets. And that is it. That is the extent of my human interaction this entire visit so far. So, yeah, that's just about the right number. That is just about the right number. You like people, but, you know, when you're camping, you want to be, you know what I mean. You want to get out and do some camping. You want to be alone and, you know, just Heather and I, you know, Facebook talking and stuff like that. But that's about it. That's about it right there. You know, other than that, you just want to be kind of soaking it up and enjoying it and you know, thundering through the trails with AC/DC Thunderstruck playing. They should put a warning label on that song. Some reason that thing will increase the horsepower of any vehicle, gas or electric. AC/DC Thunderstruck, 30% increase in power. Same thing with that. Well, that was a really pretty day for the middle of February, but the sun has set, the day is gone, and cold and dark is about to descend on my little mountaintop hideaway again. Poetic, huh? Been a fun little trip, though. Got me a nice warm fire going now. Been playing music, you know, had music playing and, you know, just enjoying it, poking the fire, you know, that kind of thing. But I still got to fill up my heaters. Haven't done that. About it, really. Don't have a whole lot to do tonight to get ready. Got everything pretty much in place. And tomorrow morning will be pack up day. Got me a nice warm one tonight. Made my little fire pit about 30% bigger, something like that. So it could, a little bit bigger, a little bit warmer. And got some extra firewood. I figure I'm just going to have me a really nice warm fire out tonight, and then head in a little bit later. Maybe watch a little TV and call it a night. Get up early and do it again. Do something else. Move on to the next thing, right? But for right now, we're not moving on to the next thing. For right now, we're going to sit right here by this thing. That feels really good. Its temperature's dropping now. I mean, you can see a little bit of sunshine on the top of the mountain over there. That won't last long. What do you figured? 30 minutes? Something like that. All that'll be gone and we'll be into twilight. And right behind that, pitch freaking black. No twilight, no more twilight. It's just black. Dark out here. I don't know, it's pretty clear tonight. Might be some stars. I saw the moon this morning out my little window. I woke up and it was early, about 5. I could see the moon coming up through there. It was really cool. All right, let's get back to soaking up some fire warmth and, you know, enjoy the day, enjoy the evening. Just kind of coasting at this point. Enjoying it, roll with it, you know. Roll with it. I think I've got everything ready. Plenty of firewood. And we'll find out, won't we? But for right now, get over on this side. Can see a little bit. And we've got the fire to play with. Oh, I keep forgetting things. She's back on. Still says full power. After running last night and so far tonight. We'll see how she does. That's impressive though, isn't it? Big old battery. I have to look. I'll check the specs on it in a little while, well, in the morning when I can see. Anyway, very cool, very handy, and very bright. Very bright. Like I said, I noticed a difference on the power bank, you know, where it's not drawing nearly as much. You can turn that overhead light off if you want to. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. even if I do have it a little bit messy in there. Looks cool too. I hear an owl. Alright, we have moved inside and settled in. The heat just now started to, I got it set for 68. It just now hit its target of 68 and is shutting down just a little bit, turning the fan down a little bit. We're there. We've hit our mark. But anyway, it is about dinner time. And for dinner tonight, I have a buffet. I have a Family Dollar buffet. This is some junk I picked up on the way up. Let's see, I got pork skins. Let's see, cheese doodles, a box of cakes, pack of Reese cups, $2 roll of summer sausage, literally $2 roll of summer sausage. It looks good though. One Slim Jim. Oh my God, I got teriyaki flavor by mistake. One teriyaki Slim Jim and 2 cheesy pretzel stick things. Over here, I still have my MRE that I have been carrying around with me since last summer. Give or take. Something like that. They're still good though. They're still good. End of this, yeah, 10, 30, 25. Okay. We'll come back to that. And I've also got whatever junk is left in my snack bag that I usually take camping. It's cookies and candy bars and just, various things. So there's chocolate chips and Oreos. Those are peanut butter. Milk Duds. There's a Baby Ruth. 3 Musketeers. Anyway. Put that right there. And put him right here. And we'll call him a solid maybe. Alright, we've got the coffee table is ready. Everything with coffee table is ready for some TV viewing. Alright. Lights are doing great. It's bright in here, isn't it? I've got, check that out. That one behind me. It's still got 3/4. Look at that. It's still doing great. Still got 3/4 of a charge. Got that one on up there and got that one on low, but it's directly over the food, so I figured it couldn't hurt. So I left it on. Alright, kill this one. Look at that. The thing is still going. It's still got 75%. Still going. Alright. Good night, everybody. See y'all in the morning. Good morning. I overslept just a little bit. I slept till like 9:30 today. I never sleep past, sunrise. I'm always up before the sun. But not today. Guess I must have expended a little bit more energy yesterday than I realized. But on the bright side, I don't have to wait for the sun to rise today. I did yesterday to kind of melt everything, thaw everything, and all that good stuff. But you can see it got cold last night. It's still frosty right here in the shade. The shade of the vehicle still has frost on the grass. The car's melted. The frost on it's melted off already. So we're doing a little bit better than yesterday. Not really got the pattern thing going, a little bit. But anyway, alright, today is pack up day. And yeah, I've got everything in the world to tear down a little bit later. Tear it all down, pack it all up, and get it all loaded and go four-wheeling again, getting out of here. But that's all right. That is all right. It's been a great little trip. Yeah, I've had a good time. Done everything that I had on my itinerary, and a few other things as well. Several other things, you know. Went and visited a little graveyard and saw all kinds of really cool sights, and yeah, had a good time. Had all kinds of fun. But anyway, I'm gonna hang out a little while, watch a little TV. I've got me some coffee made, so I'm gonna sip on some coffee, get woke up, and let the sun get up just a little bit more. 40.0. You know how you time things by the clock, what time it is? I have to be here at 9, there at whatever. My time to pack up, not by the clock, but by the thermometer. When it gets 40 degrees outside, we'll start packing up. Now, the mattress, first of all, let's just say this straight up. I think both products are above and beyond. I legitimately do, and I'm not just making that up. The light did spectacular. It's still got half of its charge left. It also has it's a built-in power bank. You know, you can recharge your phone or whatever, but you know, we won't be using it for that. I can definitely see me using it doing some catfishing this summer. Yeah, that is twice as bright as any light that I have. It's twice as bright as the light bulb. Seriously, guys. And 2 nights, and it's still got half of its charge. That is very, very, very impressive by anybody's standards. Now, the mattress, no problem, 0 problems. First night, I had it a little bit too firm. Blew it up a little bit. You know, it's adjustable, right? Had it a little bit firm, but just, you know, let a little puff out, and that fixed it right up. But, I mean, as far as you want an air mattress, you want one of these that folds up small and is comfortable, correct? That's what you're really after. You know, it's packed, compact, and actually usable, practical. Air beds suck. Let's just be honest. I don't like air beds. If you blow one up when it's cold outside, it's freezing. Your bed's freezing all night long. If you blow it up summertime, you put 95-degree air in an air bed, it's going to be 95 degrees all night long. You know, it's wrapped up in, you know, a big heavy vinyl shell, and, you know, it just holds that heat. You know, they have a few other flaws too. I don't think they're that comfortable. Even a good air mattress comes nowhere near the quality of sleep that you will get from a cot with an air pad on top of it. But this one here, what I like about this, I have another good one. I have another nice one. I have a cheap one, and I have another nice one. But my nice one does not, most certainly does not deflate like that or inflate like this. It most certainly does not do that. I'll tell you something else too. I am gonna, see, that's how you recharge it. You know what I'm thinking. That's the port to blow up the tent. I may test that at home, just out of curiosity, to see if it can do them both. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that is absolutely an air pad. You know, an air pad's an air pad. Let's be honest. But this is a little bit above and beyond. You have to admit. It feels really comfortable too. It feels like it's foam, but it's, it's not. It's really good though. I like it 100%. I highly recommend it. Both of your products. Both of their products. I guess y'all can see that it's in the shade. There's a box. Ogery. And there's a box. Alright. Enough with that. 100% love both products. Check that out. That was pretty good. Alright. It's 40.4 now. So I guess we're past due. We're late for work. Let's see what it feels like out here. That is not too bad. I've got my outside sensor, outside temperature sensor over here next to the tent in the shade. So I'm always trying to get an accurate reading and not, radiation from the sun, temperature affecting the temperature. Packed and loaded in the blink of an eye, and no video editing needed. Everything just jumped up, packed itself into neat little bundles, got in its individual bags, and climbed into the car. Amazing. Should have seen it. Anyway, probably didn't. Maybe not. I don't know. Leave me alone. Anyway, alright, we got it all loaded up and ready to go. All you can see now is the little bare spot from the walkway where my seat was, and a tiny little bit of gray right here where the muddy fire pit was. I cleared out all the rocks and got rid of all the firewood I didn't use and put everything back exactly the way it was when I got here. Imagine that. Alright guys, well, alright, I'm gonna get on out of here. I've got a little ways to go, and I really hope y'all enjoyed our little adventure out here today. And 3 days out, we'll call it primitive camping, but primitive camping with power banks and that kind of thing, but still off-grid. We'll go off-grid. How about that? Off-grid camping. But did a little bit of exploring, had some fun, flew the drone, had some fun, did some camping and had some fun. Fun trip. Anyway, guys, I guess we'll see y'all next time on the next little adventure. And until then, this is Leo, and we'll see y'all later. Leo out.